Good afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. Today I'm going to be going over the basic parts of ladders. I have 3 examples of really the most common ones you're going to find. There's a few more out there. Probably the most common one that I don't have is a combination ladder. Those are the ones where you can where they fold. You can make like a traditional like A-frame style or a straight style or those kinds. But the 3 that I will show and use to point out the parts of ladders are a roof ladder and an extension ladder, and then elsewhere on the truck is an attic ladder or a folding ladder. We'll get to that one last. There's only a couple things to point on that one. But first off, kind of the main parts of the ladder are the beams. Those are right there. They run kind of, I guess, top to bottom. They're the side rails. They're what you put your hands on when you climb. They're kind of what the basic structure of the ladder. The bed. Now the bed has to do with extension ladders. It's the widest part. So this one's kind of mounted backwards when it's on the truck. So this is the bed. It's the widest part. It's kind of the base section. That's the one that all the other, parts that extend when you extend the ladder, that's what they all ride off of, is the bed. Flies, again for extension ladders, those are these. These are the parts that slide when you extend the ladder or retract the ladder. This one has 2, there's 3, probably 4 fly ladders out there. It just depends on how long of an extension ladder you need or you want. The butt of the ladder. That's the part that goes towards the ground. So down here, we're at the butt of the ladder. And then the butt also has butt spurs. Those are the little feet on the bottoms of the ladders. Got little spikes on the bottom just so if you're on dirt or asphalt or stuff, it doesn't slide around. You still foot the ladder when people are climbing it, but it's just a little extra anti-slip protection. Halyard, that's the rope that you use to raise the extension ladder. This is an older style ladder, obviously, so it's got more of the natural material rope. A lot of them have, synthetic rope now, but it's all the same kind of task. And there's pulleys, which just help the halyard move smoothly. Heat sense labels. Those are little tags. Let me find one. There's one down there. You can kind of see it. Those are used to indicate if the ladder's been exposed to extremely high heat. That little dot will disappear. If it's overheated, then the ladder has to be removed from service and checked. And retested and re-verified that it's still safe to be used. Hooks. Hooks are for roof ladders. There's a pair right now on this roof ladder. Right now, they wouldn't do anything. And when you go to ladder a roof with them, you spin them out, and then when you lay the ladder on the roof, that'll hook across the peak and keep it from sliding right back down the roof when you go to climb it. Paws / dogs. Those are the little ratcheting claws, more or less, that latch the ladder, extension ladder, when you pull it. That's what you hear when it clicks up, and then you latch it, and that just keeps the fly at whatever height you set it at. So that's the paws up there. This is the actual lock. So right now it's locked, and this is the kind of the release, which allows it to ratchet and set and all that stuff. Rungs. Those are the pieces that run between the beams. That's what you put your feet on when you climb, and so on and so forth. Pretty self-explanatory. Tip of the ladder is the extreme end from the butt of the ladder. So that's the topmost part, the part that, goes against the building or goes over the roof peak of the house, that kind of thing. One more that I can't show you because I don't have a wooden ladder, except for the attic ladder stuff, is the tie rods. Tie rods are metal rods, again on wooden ladders, that basically help tie the two beams together. So you'd have a wooden rung, wooden beams, and then under the rungs, just a little metal rod that runs from beam to beam that ties them together. That's all those are. Now, I did make a brief mention of the attic ladder, which, again, attic ladder is kind of the term I've heard used around here. Technically, I believe it's a collapsible ladder, but same purpose, same kind of game. That's that guy up there. Those are the ones you use where you have to get into a little crawl space for like an attic space, somewhere you can't physically drag a full, full expanded standard ladder to where you need to go. What I want to point out on there are the foot pads, which are those. They serve the same purpose as the butt spurs on the regular ladder, but they just kind of fold. They got the rubber bottoms on them. Again, anti-slip, but it's just there to give a stable base, keep her from sliding around on whatever material. Other than that, short, sweet, to the point. Thank you for watching this video.